all the spooky days that are the spookiest of the spooky days. It's the event where all the Pumpkins fans can rejoice in the fact that their pumpkins now finally have a purpose. It's also the day where I can be both Mario and Luigi at the exact same time if these hats manage to stay on properly. I'm watching you, Luigi hat. I know you did a slight falling before, but I forgive you for now. If you fall, it will be your end. And most importantly, it's the time in every YouTube game talking guy who talks about video games, talks about something scary, and for me, that is the Bubsy cartoon. Bubsy is an anthropomorphic bobcat who was made to compete with Sonic the Hedgehog during the 1990s animal mascot craze. In 1993, Sonic had two pretty successful cartoons that were airing on TV, so accolades seeing that success, they wanted Bubsy to have a cartoon of his own. I've heard a lot about this cartoon and how horrible it is, just like that Luigi hat, even though I intentionally whacked it over. I thought it was gonna fall, but I'm just Mario now. But I've never actually watched it for myself to see how bad it is, so let's do that. But first, I think I need to readjust my setup. I missed! Oh well. 11. I found the Luigi hat. Yeah. Ooh, a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. You wanna know why there was a lemon on screen? Because that was my favorite YouTuber, summoning a lemon every day until I'm famous. If there's a better use for the internet, I haven't found it. Anyways, enough stalling. Let me get it on YouTube and let's watch some Bubsy cartoon. Yay. The intro begins with Bubsy kissing a clock with his face on it. Well, that's a great start. That clock probably tastes disgusting because Bubsy probably kisses that every day. But you're kissing a clock. It's not supposed to be kissed. Within the first 20 seconds, we hear Bubsy say his signature catchphrase.
What could possibly go wrong?
And it will not be the last time we hear this amazing catchphrase. In this cartoon, Bubsy is voiced by Rob Paulsen, who is well known for voicing Raphael in the 1980s Ninja Turtles, Donatello in the 2012 Ninja Turtles, and that Carl guy from Jimmy Neutron. And as much as I love Rob Paulsen, even he couldn't make Bubsy's voice not make me want to hit myself with this second beanbag I got. How convenient. See? There is so much happening in this intro and I just cannot explain it. Everything happens way too fast. No joke, I had to rewatch that opening to even slightly comprehend what was going on. And this is a 24-minute long cartoon. The name of this piece of art is What Could Possibly Go Wrong. And I swear, why did they try so hard to make that catchphrase stick? If it's not funny the first time, it's not going to be funny the 10 other times it is said in this cartoon. Hey, watch your mouth, this is a children's cartoon, you f***. Hey, when that happens. Oh yeah, I've got a Pepsi Max. The beep goes on for so long. So Bubsy wakes up his friend Arnold the Armadillo, who is having a nightmare about being hit by a truck. Arnold's main character trait is that he is scared of everything, including the twins. Yes, that is their name. Bubsy then turns on the news, where they are talking about armadillos being hit by a truck. Just like Arnold's dream, ha 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 ha, get it? After that, there is an interview with Professor Virtual, who has created a helmet that turns your imagination into reality, which Bubsy happens to like. This girl here says that they need somebody nuts to test it out, and Bubsy says that he's the guy for the job. And because this is on live TV, the evil cat lady sees it and wants to use the helmet. Because storyline. Later on we see Bubsy try the helmet and is warned that he has to be very specific or else something bad will happen. But Bubsy being Bubsy shrugs him off and says his all too great catchphrase.
What could possibly go wrong?
Shut up, Bubsy! Bubsy of course doesn't use it properly and the professor takes it off him. And then we get another Arnold vs. Truck joke because it was just so funny the first time. Bubsy then sends them all back to the floor. Well, everybody except Arnold. The Brady twins are now bored and want to use the helmet and are told that it's not a toy. So they steal it. Ah yes. If you're bored and are told not to play with something, you steal it. Alright, I'm just gonna go with that. I don't really care. This is not part of the script. But I'm just gonna ramble on anyways because... yeah. Then the Fat Cat slaves, oh yeah, I forgot to mention them, find the twins and then get sent on a roller coaster. Bubsy finally realizes that the twins stole the helmet, so they have to go and find him. after an unnecessarily long roller coaster scene, which is to Bubsy falling, but not to his death. Oh man! And the twins decide to become giants for some reason and accidentally kill Bubsy. Or not. I'm not gonna keep making the same joke. If there's one thing this cartoon has taught me, is making the same joke over and over again isn't funny. That and that Bubsy is immortal. Or he has 9 lives and lost 2 of them. Yeah, it's probably that one. Bubsy rightfully tells them off and they cry because it's their birthday. Yeah, try telling that to the cops. I'm sure that'll work out great for you. Because when I tried that, I got locked up. I've never been in jail. I was just locked up in a sandcastle because... Sandcastle jail. You never heard of sandcastle jail? Well, let me tell you, as a little boy, it's traumatizing. It changes a man. Sandcastle jail changes everybody. And not for the better. It's why I'm like how I am right now. Sandcastle jail. It's bad. Rat Boy then gets launched down and Bubsy stops him with a shovel and digs him out. And as much as I hate this, I will admit it, I got a slight chuckle out of this. And I do not know why. Bubsy offers to trade the Rat Boy a corn dog for the helmet, which turns out to be a bomb, which the bad guys end up using against Bubsy to get the helmet and the twins. You know, this clip perfectly describes how I'm feeling right now.
What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
The fat cat lady is given the helmet and uses it to make herself richer. Wait, since what was being rich considered evil? I thought that was a good thing.
We can make great mud pies.
Yes, which will make it even better, cacciatore.
Ah, I gotcha. I didn't think they were this evil, but... Oh god, you're gonna eat children? What's the matter with you? I know that they're like cats and you're like a bird and stuff, but... A bird, right, wait, no. It's literally cannibalism! It's a fat cat lady eating 2 little cat kids. It's like if a big adult eat children. Bad! That's bad. I don't think you realize that, but it's bad. If that wasn't obvious, I'm gonna say it again. It was bad. It's bad. Don't eat children. So we can find the twins before they get eaten. Bubsy has a plan which involves prank calling the rat and tricking him into giving away the location, which ends up working. Okay, I think it's fair to say that Bubsy calling him small-brained is definitely justified. Luigi! Luigi hat? What did I say earlier? If you fall, it will be your end. I'm just Mario now.
Your brain is indeed very, very small.
When Bubsy and friends arrive, the helmet ends up on the floor and everyone is fighting over it, which leads to Bubsy getting it and being told that it's gonna blow up on his head. And to prevent such a tragedy, he imagines it not blowing up on his head. Or you could have taken the thing off! But who cares? Bubsy saves the day and puts the helmet back on his head, which leads to him getting electrocuted, and that is the end. Well, that was one of the worst things I've ever watched. As much as I hated that, I'm gonna be completely honest when I say, this isn't as bad as many others have made it out to be. I just wished it was a lot worse. It's actually kind of underwhelming when I think about it. I spent most of the time trying to comprehend what was happening, that I couldn't really enjoy the badness. It was more so like, what is going on here? So maybe I just watched this in the wrong context, which is why I didn't have as much of a bad time as everyone else who seems to have watched it seems to say that it was. And with that, happy Halloween! If you have any fruit, please give me some. I'm starting a collection.